Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Elden Ring. Um, Last we left off, we could bring up the map. It'll probably help. Start at the western rampart. Made our way. Actually, we cleared out this area, the fortified manor. There were some knights over here, and sad to say we did die to one of the knights because the game wouldn't give us a backstab. Bah. But we came back, took care of them. Excuse me. And one of them did drop the Gravelstone seal, which is a special seal that provides, I think, 20%. I think it's 20% damage boost to Dragon Cult sorcery or Dragon Cult incantations. I mean, like Lightning Spear, Force Axe's Lightning Spear, Anti Lightning Strike, those ones. Pick that up. Probably won't be using it, but we have it just in case. Um, and then went in here into the fortified manor, looted it out. There were some abductive virgins in the courtyard, which led us up to the Divine Bridge. But other than the abductive virgins, there was a Stormhawk axe also. Probably won't be using it because it is mostly a strength weapon, and I don't plan on putting too many points into strength. So that's probably a no-go. As good as it is, you probably won't be using it. But, yep. And also in the Fortified Manor was the Bernal contract we got from the Volcano Manor, where we invaded two tarnished people. I think it's like Vargrim and Wilhelm. Yeah. The Raging Wolf guy and the Errant Sorcerer. Took two attempts because Bernal decided to die early on in the first attempt, and we got stuck with a 2-on-1. And I'm not. I'm okay, but I'm okay with NPC fights, but I just didn't quite have the right weapons and equipment set up for that for a 2v1. So we lost the first round, won the second round because Bernal decided not to die. Yay! We got the Raging Wolf armor set. Decided not to use it. Um, Climbed up the hill past some duelists and met the Gold Mask and Corin. And apparently Gold Mask is stumped. He got to a point and then he stopped. He did calculations, got to a point and then stopped, and Corin was like, "Why stop now?" Well, because Gold Mask is stump. There's something he can't figure out. So we're gonna have to help Gold Mask figure out his little problem. Climbed up the roots, made it in here where we fought Godfrey, first Elden Lord, or at least his golden spirit, which was a lot easier than I remember. Yeah, we destroyed him, but uh, yeah, we destroyed him. Came in here, went up there, got a prayer book from that thing right there, as well as the Erdtree bow. So, Erdtree bow is our bow we'll be using from now on. And the spell book gave us a incantation, which we're going to need. Law of Regression. We're going to need it here in a moment. So, and that's where we left off. So, between episodes, I did do some more item farming. I farmed the duelists for their armor and weapons. I think I have one on me right now. Yeah. I thought this was going to be a farmed the duelists for their armor set, their weapons, including the great axe and the great hammer. I figured the great axe would have been a strength weapon, but it's not. It's actually a dex weapon. So we might be using it every now and then. We'll see. In place of the Zweihander. Yeah. Yeah, we'd probably be using this instead of the Zweihander from now on. So we have it just in case. I also got the high page armor set from the one that was just down the staircase at the Grace over there. Got his armor set, and then out there to that guy right there for his chest piece. Yeah, the full bloom. So now we can be really flowery if we wanted to, but we're not going to. Stick with our champion. Yeah. If you want to get the duelist armor set, their weapons, or the full bloom armor, do it now. Do it now before going on. I recommend doing it now because once you beat Malekith, those enemies disappear from the capital, and then you can no longer get it anywhere else. So get it now while you can. And with the runes we got, we did upgrade our faith by, I think, 1 point, I believe. I believe we increased it by 1. And that's basically everything. And today we're going to hopefully finish up the capital. Well, it shouldn't take too long. All we really have to do is this little area, side section here. And then this way to the boss fight. And that would be the last of the royal capital. So let's get to it. So first things first, let's go this way. Yep. So all we gotta do is this little area out here, and then that way towards the throne. Now, and that'll be everything. Oh, there's an item over here. Somber 5. Okay. Yeah, there's a ladder over there that'll take us to the balcony up there. Yep. There we are. See the duelist over there. Gold Mask and Brother Corrin. Alright. Oh. Equipment today is basically the same, except we got a 4th talisman slot from beating the Golden Godfrey. I wasn't quite sure what to put here, so I just stuck with the green turtle talisman for now. That'll probably change up depending on the situation. We're also going to go with the lightning flamberge. Yep. It'll actually be pretty useful in the boss fight, surprisingly, especially in the second phase. I'll tell you why when we get there. So for right now, lightning flamberge with the lightning slash. Other than that, basically everything's the same. Although our physic flask... Oh, I forgot to alter one of those. Physic flask has the intelligent tier for now and lightning shrouding tier. The intelligent tier is for the law of regression, because we're going to need it. Regression alone reveals secrets. We'll come back to this one. Clear out this little balcony area. Holy grease. Yeah, we'll continue on. Oh. Yep, we're gonna have to drop down to get to that item over there. First things first. We have a Crucible Knights. crab. Yeah. Oops. Ah. Cute. One more hit. Thank you. Yep. You don't respawn, and you don't drop anything. Oh, and we got Lord's Heal from the two-finger spellbook from the manor over there. It's just a better version of Great Heal. Are you just gonna circle up here? Alright, I think you're just gonna circle, so we're just gonna wait. Oh, I thought it had you. Alright, come on. Alright, I'm gonna call shenanigans on that one. Ah, why did I turn around? Ah. Stone of Grank has a small AoE to it, so hopefully I can just... like that. Barrier of Gold. Definitely get Barrier of Gold if you can. It provides, what, 60% damage negation to magic attacks? Yeah. Definitely good against like a Renala fight if you ever have to go back to her. Or if you skipped her, and then you can go back to her with that thing and like brush off her little magic spam. I'm trying to think of what other enemies spewed magic at us. There's one in the DLC, that's for sure. Yeah. That's for you and nearby allies, and it counts as a body buff, so it'll override Boil Crab, Flame Grant Me Strength, those kinds of things. Used by the champions of the Earth Tree in the First and Second Liurnian Wars, during which the red-haired Radagon joined the hero's rank. Alright, so regression alone reveals secrets. Which means we need to do Law of Regression, but that requires 37 intelligence. So we have 20, 25, 28. Then if we drink our Physic Flask with the intelligence tier, we should have 38. Just enough to cast Law of Regression. There we go. I forgot, I'm two-handing it. Radagon is America. I should have had this set up beforehand. Oh, do I not have it? Oh, there it is. We're now enlightened with our sword through our face. Let's put this back. There we go. Alright, let's get our stuff back on. Yeah, that was important for Gold Mask. If you want to progress Gold Mask's questline, you have to do this little secret here. Which means you have to have 37 intelligence somehow in order to tell him Radagon is Mariko. Alright. So let's hop down, grab this weapon. Hopefully I don't miss and fall to my death. Or if it'll let me. There we go. Here. Can just drop here. Carefully make our way up without getting shot at. Bolt of Grand Sex. Alright. Quickly to the western ramparts. Alright, so we got the Bolt of Grand Sex. That's another thing you need to grab from the royal capital before you beat Malekith. Because once you beat Malekith, the weapon becomes unavailable. 40 dex. Wow. I thought it was 48. They might have dropped it. Or I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of a different weapon. Spear whittled from the weapon wielded by Grand Sax. One of the legendary armaments. A great ancient dragon Grand Sax once rained calamity upon the royal capital. The only time in historical record that Leyndell's walls have fallen. This marks the dawn of the war against the ancient dragons. Viewed with red, ancient dragons, red lightning, and then throw as a spear. Charged from Prince Potency. Yeah, it's actually a stronger lightning spear. We'll probably use it. Although I have to get some more dexterity, but we'll try to use it. Alright. I think so for right now, it goes into the box. Okay. I think we're good. Alright. So now we need to get the Gold Mask. Tell him what we found out.
Oh, was that you? Yes, the Master is still ceased. And after coming all this way, why now, of all times?
Alright, Gold Mask. I think I have an answer for you. So listen closely. Radagon is Mariko, man. I don't get it either, but Golden Order Totality. Alright, Corin, that should have solved your dilemma.
What on earth did you do to the Master? Well, not that I'm complaining. Master's finger moves again, resuming his cogitation. More than good enough for me. I haven't the words to thank you. So I'd like to pass this on to you instead. A glimpse into the heart of the Golden Order. Documented by yours truly.
Oh. He gives you immutable shield for sale. Looks like we're gonna have to scrounge up 7,000 somehow. Not 7,000, I'm talking about 5. Alright. What about the gold mask now?
To think that Radagon was Marika herself. Or at least, such is all I can interpret from the rhythm and calculus of his finger. How would such a thing even have been possible, I wonder? Sadly, I cannot comprehend it myself. Do you have a fuller understanding of the matter? Oh. Well, either way, I can continue my documentation. In truth, it matters very little whether I understand the Master's thoughts or not. I am merely his scribe. It is my sole and unwavering purpose.
Alright, man. I think I do know the whole thing about Radagon America, but I don't think you want to know. Yeah. And we will find out in the DLC too, and it's not pretty at all.
Further study of incantations, is it? Indeed, I applaud your enthusiasm.
I am a man of the faith, or woman of the faith. Lady of the faith. I'll buy your shield. Thank you. And immutable shield is actually not very good. It long cast time, short duration. It's meh. It's meh. Alright. Alright. So that's done with. That side's done with. I think all we have to do now is head to the throne. Just want to make sure everything's in order. Oh, nope. We gotta change out our flask. Change out intelligence back to faith. Although really, for a melee weapon, it's gonna have to be dex. Dex is better, but keeping faith for our incantations. Alright. I think our spells are in order. And cool. Alright. So now we go to the throne. There's one enemy between us and the next boss. Yeah, we'll go out this way. We'll go the intended way. Hopefully we don't fall off the branch. Okay. There she is. There's a Black Knife assassin. Just chilling out. We have to get through her. Well, you can just run past her if you wanted to, but we're gonna fight her anyway. She doesn't respawn, so might as well just do it now. How close can we get? That close, huh? Oh, I love Lightning Slash. It's really fun. Also gives our sword a nice chunky, I think it's like 85 lightning damage, I believe. Yeah. So right now our Flamberge right now at almost full power is 781 attack rating. Blessing of the Earth Tree. It's just the next step of the Blessings boon. Although it's questionable whether it's actually good or not. Yeah. This provides 8 HP over 90 seconds, I think? Yeah. 8 HP over 90 seconds. I think this one is 12 HP over the same amount, 90 seconds. Or is it actually less? I think it might be less. 12 HP over... It's either 60 seconds or 90. I can't quite remember. But more HP per second. I think it's a little bit shorter duration. 8 HP over 90. This one's more efficient. This one's just more health. I mean, pick whichever one you want. Alright, we're going to... should I get pest threads back on? That actually might be dangerous. Yeah, we'll throw pest threads back on. We're gonna do Grail's Roar. Okay, I think we're good. Just a quick check of our stocks. Stockpile. All right. Do we want Summon Kristoff? What do we want? Oleg. I mean... You know what? I don't know. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Alrighty then. We can summon Melina. This is the only place you can summon her at, right here, for this fight. She can hold her own pretty well. Although she does need a bit of a distraction. Or she needs... what's the right word? Go ahead and summon her. She needs a bit of help in order to survive the full fight. And the reason why we're doing a lightning weapon... Hold on, wait.
Hey!
Melina? Yeah, and the reason why we're doing a lightning weapon is because phase 2 of this fight, there's a small... The arena will be covered in a small thing of water, which will affect damage negations. Boosts fire defense, lowers lightning defense, so that's why we got lightning. So hopefully the second half will go quicker. So... do we want to summon Kristoff? I don't know yet. We'll try without him. We'll give it a try without him. This fight will probably... This will probably take us more than one attempt. It's been a hot minute since I fought Morgott. So... yeah. Alrighty then. We'll... drink. Golden Vow. Grab it up. Two-handing. Let's go.
Graceless, tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radagon. Praetor Recount. Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgott, last of all kings.
I forgot to grab a shackle. We forgot the shackle. Alright, we hit him at least. Forgot the shackle, so this might be... Quickly, thank you. Oops. Alright, let's back. Ooh, didn't get far enough away. We buff this.
The thrones, stained by my curse, such shame I cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Yeah. Again, it's been a hot minute since I fought him. Oops. Didn't mean to do it over here. Whatever. Thanks, Melina. Morgott. I completely forgot about his shackle. Can't believe I forgot about his shackle. That really kind of threw me off there in the beginning. Whatever. Whatever. We got the job done. I don't care how we did it. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Here, let me help you out. Nope. Oh well.
Tarnished. Thou art but a fool. The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken.
All forsaken, you say.
None may claim the title of Elden Lord. Thy deeds shall be met with failure, just as I.
Morgott. You're also another tragic character in this story. You did everything you could, everything in your power for Leyndell, the Golden Order, and yet you were cast down into the shunning grounds because of how you were born. Only, man. Wall of Thorns. Impenetrable thorns refuse all. None may enter the Earth Tree. Impenetrable thorns. Yep. And we'll come to see that thorns are basically the sign of abandonment. In the DLC, anyway. Yeah. Alright, let's rest up.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You were unable to enter the Erd Tree, no? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
And she gives us the rolled medallion. Red mark on the map. Oh, Melina.
I wish to journey with you once more to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Alright, looks like we're going on a journey again. Although, to be honest, you're not going to be with us for very long. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you had to sit at the grace in order to be able to leave. then Morgott's body's behind the throne. Don't know how I got from there to there, but let us. There's the red mark. We opened the door to this pathway once we like 3 episodes ago or so. We opened the door, but we didn't actually go through here. So now we can go through here. But before that, take a quick trip to the Round Table Hold. I bet there's a bunch of people who want to talk to us. We'll go this way. Pretty sure Gideon has something to say. Sir Gideon?
You. What is it?
I don't want to talk to you either. Where shall I go? Wow.
If you're heading to the Forge of the Flame of Ruin, in the snowy mountaintops of the Giants, you'll need to find the Grand Lift of Rold, beyond the Forbidden Region. Or go if you would. Take no heed of cardinal sin. The Two Fingers lost their purpose a long, long time ago.
Really?
There are 4 more. Nicola, his twin, Luna Prince, and Rani is so here. If you should learn, I'll trade you for. We both as such.
Alright. I thought he had something to say for Morgott.
If you're heading to the Forge, you'll need to find the Grand Lift of... Or go if you would. The Two Fingers.
Okay. I thought he had something to say about Morgott, but I guess not. Let's see. Dung Eater's in his body now, forever. More belt bearings. Let's see. Let's go over here. It's like the Two Fingers are now straight. Anya, can you explain?
Well, you managed to return. You know what this means. The Earth Tree has spurned you. The Fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the Fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage the weight? My, oh my.
Okay. Well, right now, America's made it so we can't die. So we can wait 10,000 years also. Alright, but I want to burn the thorns.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by 2 names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The Fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The Fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the Fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy.
And yeah, you have redeemed yourself. You basically told us to screw the fingers and just do what we want. We'll deal with the aftermath later.
You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Erd Tree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Erd Tree, a sacrifice is needed. Of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the rune of death.
That's exactly what Melena's basically said. Is this one of those Bells of Awakenings from Dark Souls? Is this one of those self-made prophecies or something?
You must find the space before the fan can.
Alright. Remembrance, the Omen King. We can get his curved sword. It's actually pretty good, it's just not for us. Or the Regal Omen Baron. So, either one. Ooh, 50 FP. Oh, God. But, so we'll just hold on to it. Equipment. We can get the Fell Omen's Cloak. Cloak of ragged fur worn about the exposed body of Morgott the Fell Omen. Having slaughtered countless champions during the Shattering, the Fell Omen has become a horde to those who harbor ambitions for the Earth Tree or for lordship.
Let the word.
Words that the fingers guide you. You have a feeling that the whole burning of the Earth Tree, sacrificing at the forge, I think that's a similar to the Bells of Awakening in Dark Souls. I think it's a self-made, or what's the right word? I wouldn't quite say self-fulfilling prophecy, but it's definitely constructed. I think America made that thing up in order to get us this far. Alright. Roderica?
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Not really. Hugh?
Well, I took you no man to lay out your arms.
Okay, you have nothing new. Can't sell anything. I don't think so. Pretty sure I got everything I wanted. Or sold everything I wanted. Right. Nepheli, are you still down here? Oh, you're still down here.
In this ash, it reminds me.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna push off the shunning grounds until we get to the at least the first ruins in the mountaintops. There's a bell bearing up there that we want to grab first before we go to the shunning grounds. It'll just make our life a bit easier. Alright, so actually no, we can just change our weapon out. Yeah. Alright. So back to here. Elden Throne, Queen's Bedchamber. Quickest way is to the Avenue balcony. Alrighty then. I should probably get my spells in order first, but we'll wing it. I can't believe I forgot about his shackles. Still can't believe that. We also need to fix our physic flask. You know what, we'll deal with that later. Let's slap on leg. Alright, so now we have a reason to actually go past this point. Let's grab you. That works. Actually, if I charge it, not quite. What we need is just that works. Bunch of ash. Or dirt, or whatever you want to call it. Alright. That way up is the way forward, but we're going to stick down here to clear this place out. You just got to be careful because there are dogs. Mighty shot. I love mighty shot. And that's why we got the Erd Tree bow with the golden arrows. Because with our faith going up, it just... I mean, and look at that. Bam. There's another... Bam. Okay, gotta be careful because I think there's a Leyndell down here. Thank you. Alright, so we just gotta be careful. I think he's down here. I see a dog. I think it's a big dog too, so it's gonna... Yeah, big dog. Alright. Whole bunch of Miklos lilies. Yep, there's a Leyndell. Okay. Golden Val, eat a crab. Let's see how close we can get. Oh, never mind. Let's see if I can get my... It can be parried, so let's see if we can actually do it. Okay, that was kind of awkward. There's another perfume bottle. I don't know, I tend not to use perfumes that much. Once I learned that the which one was it? The uplifting aromatic will actually override your golden vow. Yeah, no thanks. Well, a part of it will override golden vow. There's the uplifting aromatic provides I think it's a 10% damage boost, as well as a bubble shield. The bubble shield is a body buff, so you don't have to worry about that. The damage boost that the uplifting aromatic provides, that'll override golden vow. So once I learn that does that, I could probably still do it. I just have to do uplifting aromatic first. Okay. That out of the way. Let's see. Got some more misbegottens and a perfumer. No, sir. Alright, I think there's another Leyndell up here somewhere. There's one, there's two, and there's three. Yes. Although it's not the best, you can block with weapons, and it's actually... it'll get you... it's pretty good. Or decent enough to block most things, but I wouldn't rely on it. Sporific grease? That's probably why they were sleeping. Mr. Prayer guy. Take a quick survey, yep. I got some more misbegottens. There's a Leyndell misbegotten. Another perfumer. Ooh, a lot of things up there. Alright. Scaly misbegotten. Another Somber 6. We'll take it. I think we can summon up here somewhere eventually. Right here. Hello, you already see us? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the biggest threat's down. Oleg, come out and play. I killed like 4 things in that. Nice. Oleg's gone, so the main threats, the perfumers and the Leyndell, was probably the triggers for him to actually disappear. But now they're gone, which means all the enemies are basically done. So, yeah. Salted flesh, we'll take it. Nascent butterflies, sure. Yeah, that Grail's roar definitely took out a number of them. Alright. I always like having an AoE spell on me. Just for that. Just for crowds. And the only downside with Grail's roar is that it takes a while for it to wind up. I mean, it hits hard, it has decent size area, it just takes a while to get going. Alright. Elevator. Clean ourselves off. It's raining. No, because there's knights and they're pretty resistant to lightning. Bust out our Halo Scythe. Flame Drake. Oops. I meant to roll, but I think it backstepped instead. Alright. If you come up this way and you haven't beaten Morgott or Morgott specifically, there's actually a golden door, fog door, that you can't pass through. I think it's this archway right here. So if you haven't beaten Morgott, you can't go any further than this. I think it's over here, or if it's either this archway or that one straight ahead. Either one. Don't quite remember which one. Man, getting chunky. Can't parry a shield bash. Alright, can we parry you off? Yes, we can. And that was a particularly loud parry sound. Jeez. But we didn't kill the horse. That's all that matters. Invigorating white meat. Sure. There's a scarab nearby. Oh, there he is. He's a somber stone scarab. Come back here. Somber 6. Yeah, I think he might. I think he's the only one that actually does that. That puffs up. I think he's the only one. I don't quite remember. Oh, excuse me. Let's keep going. I don't think there's anything over on these sides. No. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Actually, is it over here? Oh, it's over here. We're gonna take the elevator down for the grace, so we don't have to go through all that again. Which way's the doorway? Let's go right here. Okay, it's right there. Use a rainbow stone to mark the side so we don't forget. Alright, so we're gonna tag the grace. Forbidden Lands. Tag the grace. I'll grab this item. Drawstring fire grease. We'll take it. We'll rest up to get our flasks back, as well as to fix this. Holy or Dex? You know what? We'll go Dex, just cause. You know what? Go put fire because we're gonna need the next boss fight. Talk to Melina?
Think not of the kindling. I shall see to that. All I ask of you is to make the journey to the snowy mountaintops of the giants, far above the clouds. I know I'm asking you to commit a cardinal sin, but it must be done to reach the path beyond. And that is the path I wish to travel. What is your mind?
What is my mind? Well, but Enya told us a sacrifice is needed in order to fire up the flame. Telling us you're going to be that sacrifice? Oh, Melina. Melina, Melina, Melina. Alright. I think we're good.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Okay, another 10,000.
Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Alright. Alright, so let's go. Before we end the episode, we want to grab that little room, and then there's one more boss fight we want to do. Alright, so there we go. Official's attire. A well-furnished room with the Blade of Calling. Yeah, grubby blue robe worn by magisterial officers to carry out their grim tasks. Violent executions, gruesome rituals, the darkest duties drive the wheels of mankind. Dagger given to one who set out on a journey to fulfill her duty long ago. Power of its former owner, the Kindling Maiden, is still apparent. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Even to the air, charging the armament with golden flames that then shoot out enemies as a single blade-like projectile, inflicting holy damage. Flame Drake Talisman. Rolled. Brandishing the medallion activates the Grand Lift of Rolled, connecting Leyndell to the mountaintops of the giants. Forge of the Flame of Ruin is said to be found upon the peaks, and is here Melina wishes to travel in resuming your journey together. Morgott. Though born of one of the graceless omen, Morgott took it upon himself to become the Erd Tree's protector. He loved not in return, for he was never loved, but nevertheless love it he did. Yeah. That's kind of why he's a tragic character in my book. He gave his all to the Erd Tree and the Golden Order, and in the end it turned its back on him, considered him a monster and everything. Morgott. All right. We got one more boss fight. We'll come back down to Grace and call an episode. It is this way. All right. Twin Omens. We need to kind of get them separated. They're basically just regular omens, but try to separate them when you can. Come on. Thank you. This one's a bit more tankier. Oops. Damn. Omen Killer, Rollo. The Fell Twins. Yep. They're meant to represent the Morgott and Moog. Actually, we won't do this just yet, because we'll hold off going up there. And Omen Killer Rollo, he's going to be our main spirit summons from here on out, because he is awesome. I mean, he's one of the best. I mean, he's probably my main spirit. Once I got him, he was basically my main spirit till I decided to use Mimic Tear eventually. But I honestly didn't use Mimic Tear a lot just because of the cost to summon it, the 660 HP. Yeah, it was putting me off for a while. I'm like, I don't know about that. So I used Rollo, and he's awesome. He bleeds, he'll knock down smaller enemies. He has a fire breath. I mean, he's just awesome. He's also pretty tanky. Just running back, making sure there's no items I missed. Cute. All right. Yeah, in fact, we probably might upgrade Rollo to +10, because that's just how awesome he is. Alright, so back down. Yeah, I didn't fast travel across the bridge because to check for items, but there's not any, so... Alright. Back out here. Alright, and yep, I'll call an episode here. Actually, let me get some light. Much better, yeah. Yep, we'll call an episode right here. We got a lot done, First, we beat up a Crucible Knight, got the Barrier of Gold, which will be useful whenever we fight anything magic related, which may not happen until, I think, well, enemies in the Halo tree use magic, although those are the soldiers. Soldiers and knights have pebbles, glintstone pebbles. Probably won't, not again until the DLC, probably in the Castle Ensus, I believe. But Barrier of Gold, good to have it. Let's see. Manhandled the Black Knife Assassin. I don't think she even got a swing off. And then we had a messy fight with Morgott. It was not my best fight. I forgot about his shackle. But whatever. We got him done. First try. Yay. Whee. But, yep. And then Melanus told us to come here. We came here. Went through a bunch of Misbegottens. Apparently found her Melanus cell. People believe it's her cell up in that little in a room right up there where we found the Blade of Calling. People believe that's her cell. Who knows? But yeah, picked up that. Fought the Fell Omen twin, or the Fell twins. Well, we wrecked them anyway. I just have a lot of practice with pairing omens, so wrecked them. Didn't decide not to go up the tower just yet because we don't need Morgott's Great Rune right now. Probably won't be needing it for a while. Ooh, lights out. Yep, and now we're here in the Forbidden Lands. I'm not quite well, I will do the Shunning Grounds once I do the first ruins in the mountaintops. Whether we'll actually go all the way down into the depths, like all the way to the bottom, I don't know yet. We might hold off until we do Fire Giant, just so we make sure we get Melena's little dialogue triggers, because I don't quite remember them. So, yep. And we also got Rollo. Omen Killer Rollo. Known as the first Omen Killer. Once a famous perfumer, Rollo imbibed a physic to rid himself of emotion, thus enabling him to enact his nightmarish labor, hunting the Omen. Yep. He'll be our mainstay forever. Well, not really forever, but we'll use him if we don't have to use Mimic Tear, we'll use Rollo instead, but Okay. Yep, and that's all for this episode. Next episode, Forbidden Lands, first part of Mountain, Tops of Giants, and then Shunning Grounds. Yep, but that's for next episode, and I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.